3 years later. Isaac, haven't you finished mending the roof yet? You're almost done? Okay, keep at it. Yeah. Still training, Garet? Yeah. You sure do put your heart into it, Garet. Oh, I'm just finishing up. That's good, it's time to go, and I was about to leave you behind. Say, what exactly happened to you two? The accident 3 years ago. Is that why you've been studying Psynergy? Synergy? I keep going back and forth on how to say this. I appreciate your concern, but my family is never coming back. Neither is Isaac's father. I just want to forget that day. I wish everyone would. That awful day, we went to get help, but they found us unconscious. Well, let's get Isaac and go to Creighton's. What, Garet? Huh? You were about to say something, weren't you? Don't be weird, Garet. Whatever. Jenna, are you mad at me? I don't want to talk about it. Come on. Huh? Isaac's waiting for us. But Jenna... I'll leave you behind if you're too slow. Jenna... Good job, Isaac. You patched it nicely. Alright, you're all done. You're very reliable, Isaac, just like your father was. What is it, Isaac? Do you still think about the accident? Thought so, Isaac. You and Garet have been working yourselves to the bone studying Psynergy. Do you think things would be any different if you had stronger abilities? That's what I thought. I was devastated when Kyle died. I felt all alone. It's taken some time, but I'm better now. I still have you, Isaac. You're almost 17. You're so much like Kyle was when he was young. I'm looking forward to seeing where life takes you. Ma'am? Hello, Jenna. Good morning. Yes, good morning. Well, if it isn't Garet too. Where do you all plan to go today? You're going to Mount Aleph with Creighton. Mountain climbing with Creighton, eh? Kids and their games. No, it's part of our studies. Oh yes, alchemy. Alchemy is the foundation of all synergy. And you all know Mount Aleph is the greatest source of alchemy. They say Kraden is the best teacher around. Alchemy, I wonder what use it all is. Your mother would rather see you grow up to be a happy, ordinary man. But I suppose you still want to go. Well, if that won't persuade you, I guess nothing will. You're just as stubborn as your father. Ah, be careful, ma'am. Garet, don't! Oh, that was exciting. I'm sorry I scared you like that. Well... I'm sorry, ma'am. I'll have your way right away. Wait, not there? Huh? What's wrong with... Oh, never mind. But you'd better get going. The old house will fall apart if you stay much longer. I'll get this fixed up. You don't have to hang around here. Thank you, ma'am. Please call me Dora. We'll get going right away. Wait, Garet, just watch your step. Garet and Jenna joined your party! Alright, so what I was going to say before a ridiculously long cutscene was, this game isn't very grindy from what I recall, and it's partly because of random encounters. When you have games with random encounters, you tend to get enough experience to be fine. As long as you fight most things, like 9 out of 10 enemies. You shouldn't need to grind too much. But again, it's been almost a decade, so I might be wrong. Anyway, how's the curry? Is it, like, I know it's mild, but at least is it still okay? Also, the battle with the mysterious couple, you have to lose that. I don't know if it's possible to win it if you use, like, enough, like, Game Genie and Action Replay codes. And what would happen if you did win the fight. I'm sure someone has found an answer. I'll be honest, I don't know how to get to Mount Aleph from here. Like, real talk, I don't know what I'm doing in terms of navigation. Isaac checked the Synergy Stone. The party's PP is fully restored. That stands for Synergy Points. It's basically the equivalent of magic points. Under seasons, but agreeable. That makes sense. This game still looks okay. It's like 2003 Game Boy Advance, so obviously it doesn't look great, but it's good. I would like a remake though, low key. I think this game would look really pretty with a remake, but I'm not sure how likely it is, because the series has always kind of underperformed, to my knowledge. It's never been a real big hit. Like how this house is still kind of in disarray. Even after 3 years, they just never repaired it, because this was like the main point where the accident was. This place looks just like it did 3 years ago after the storm. So I was saying, my one thing is, wait, how do we get this? I don't know if I can. That was the wrong button. Yeah, it looks good. But like, I would be curious to see what this would look like in a higher resolution. Ruff, ruff. Woof woof. There are some puppies playing over there. We should let them be. That Aleph looks beautiful today. It's so peaceful. But also just, like, having an anthology, because this was meant to be a single game. So honestly, having it be released in a single package would be, like, as one continuous package, would be nice. Also because, if you're not playing on a Game Boy Advance, like I am, it's kind of a pain in the butt to actually transfer data. Knock on Weary Wanderers, what aid do you seek? Oh, this is one of those games where you have to do this. Visit us again anytime you need healing. Like, I had the Game Boy Advance versions, but, do you need to go past here? You must be going to Crane's cottage. I had the Game Boy Advance versions for the longest time. They seem to know little of Soul Sanctum's mysteries. The Elders of Vale must not permit anyone to enter it, not even Kraden. Kraden, can we use him? His knowledge is no meager thing. We can use him. But he's more stubborn than we expected. And cunning, too. Cunning beyond measure. If he won't go willingly, then we can always... You there, what are you doing? What are we doing? Were you eavesdropping on our conversation? Oh, well, I can't permit you to continue your spying. Hey, you're the ones who are sneaking around. Sneaking? Who are you to accuse me? So Crane's engagement was with you. Yeah, we're off to meet him right now. And this appointment is important enough to drive us away. Heh, if your errand is more important than our own, then... Go. You're letting us go? Are you sure, Citaros? Nardi, we have no reason to delay these children any further. Let's go, Isaac. So I'm trying to remember, what does the 260-digit password even do? But what I was gonna say was, just who are they? They already know too much about Soul Sanctum. Things that even the Elders of Vale don't know. What were they saying about the elements? The elements of alchemy, earth, water, fire, and wind. They plan to set them into motion. And the 4 elemental stars are the key. These are things even I, a trained alchemy sage, do not know. Oh, Isaac. You look like something's bothering you. Me? Ah, well. It's those two, isn't it? Citaros and Minardi were their names, right? They're still out there. They're very persistent. Did they want something from you, Kraden? That seems to be the case. Seems to be. Mount Aleph and Soul Sanctum. They spoke as if they'd seen them with their own eyes. Isn't that strange? Yes, you can't enter Mount Aleph without a very good reason. And if they entered secretly, then they might be thieves. You have to go tell the High Elders and the villagers. Wait, everyone. I still don't know how accurate the things they said were. We can do nothing until we confirm what they told me. Then what should we do? Well, we go confirm it. Do you mean we should go into Soul Sanctum ourselves? Isn't that impossible? Why would it be? Just because climbing Mount Aleph is forbidden? We're just going to see whether they've been to the mountain. Surely that would be acceptable. We'll be fine if they don't see us, right? Right, we won't be doing anything bad up there. This will just be our secret, okay? It is decided. We'll make you the leader, okay, Isaac? There are some dangerous places between Mount Aleph and Soul Sanctum, but you can handle it, right, Isaac? You're more cautious than Garet is, Isaac, so you'll be fine. You don't have to be so blunt. This is our best bet. Alright, let's go. So, is going over to cook for your family a good thing or a bad thing? In this particular instance. I'll be honest, I had a train of thought, but there have been so many cutscenes, I legitimately have no clue what I was going to say. You hear those awful growls coming from the other side of this fence? You do, don't you? I'm scared. I'm in this weird boat though with a remake of this game. That if it ends up being like worse graphically, then it would kind of suck. But again, the idea of just a duology, even just a remastered sort of port that combined both games like a collection, would be nice, just to dodge all the password nonsense. Because, yeah, I remember playing the GBA version, and I didn't have 2 GBAs and a link cable. I did have a link cable, but just 1 GBA, and it was kind of a nightmare transferring over data, to be honest. Do you think they will provide the ingredients, though? Oh, I know where to go. The puppies were just a temporary roadblock. I think. We mustn't go beyond Kraden's cottage. There are monsters everywhere out there. I like how I'm already, like, unbelievably lost, and I've just started this game. To be fair, that honestly is kind of typical for me playing Golden Sun. I usually get pretty turned around.